Alrighty, we're on PowerWash Simulator. Just a little fun little board game for me to play. Don't I need this? Yeah, what this? There, this is it. Get this thing out of my way. Wait. What the hell? Just a little calm little game. I don't really got no good commentary right now. Honestly, the fact that a lot of schools trying to ban phones, yet still use Chromebooks and stuff, is kind of crazy because it's like, I already feel disassociated with the teacher, and I'm sitting there bored out my mind, right? And if I feel like you should allow the students that are doing good in your class, hear me out, right? To like not even necessarily be on their phone during lectures and stuff, because I can understand how that could be disruptive, right? But like at least let them have a singular AirPod in, so they're not sitting there in their class bored out their mind, just waiting for their bell to ring because you've given them bell work. Like lock the fuck in, and then they got to sit through 9 months of that. It's like God, I'd rather sit through 9 months of pregnancy. The hell? But yeah, that's just kind of my personal feelings. They got me bouncing all the way around Sumter School, like going from head to toe of that. It's like low key annoying, but it's whatever. I don't know where the map of my school map is. I'm not gonna lie to you. So oh shit. I don't know where my biology class is, and I don't know where my map is. It's probably in the car. Yo, guys, I might be a little cooked tomorrow. But yeah, no, so that's just kind of how I'm seeing it. I miss my girlfriend, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been like 4 days since I've talked to her, and because she got grounded, and normally I'd see her at school, but of course I had to go to a different school because I went to my dad's house. I low-key regret it. So anybody out there, you're in a rough situation, feel like, the place you're living at is not better, and your dad, or like you have a different parent's house you can go to that'd be better. I'd say take a test run first. Ask if you can spend like a week at their house or whatnot to see how you like it. Cause I hate it here every day. Some days I just want to end it. So, that's just kind of my warning for y'all. Grass was definitely not greener on the other side. If anything, it was a lot darker, or a lot oranger, yellower. Get those two colors mixed up. So yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about everything. We're gonna give y'all little updates here and there. I miss the dog. I miss our dog. I miss my grandma and all that stuff. And so yeah, that's just kind of that. Not gonna lie, the sleep's starting to kick in, but it's 6 a.m. and I can't really sleep. If you are coming here from that night rain video, that was like an hour or two ago. These have been filmed in the same night, so I still do have school in the morning. I honestly try to get a little sleep out. I could use the urban here if I put it on the long extension with the 15-degree nozzle, because it should just get right in there. Yeah, it is. Kinda. I mean, this is metal, so I can always just switch over to this. Switch this to metal. That metal. So this should work. I try to not buy this too much. Hold up, it's only $10. And honestly, that's the only downside. I'm really quiet when I play my games, unless I'm like talking to friends, which is something I will have to get better at. But pretty much just kind of tell me what y'all want out of my game, out of me playing games, and I'll play for y'all guys. Definitely gives me a little bit more motivation to try new games and to actually post. Just seeing all those 4 views gave me actually really good motivation to start posting again. I get it, it's only 4 views, but that's a start. And not a halfway bad, and not a bad one at all. That's a really good start, in my opinion. You know, some people would say it's a pretty mid start. You know, oh, I had 16 views when I started. I had this. Well, for now, I have 4. That's all that matters. You know, I've had 21 on some videos, so I know it's definitely possible for my content to reach a wider audience. I just gotta find that wider audience. Which I can't wait until I do, because that'll be, you know, good. There we go, got that canopy hinge done. Now we got this one, same as up here. I don't know if y'all want to see a little gameplay of this. I am thinking about re-downloading Spider-Man 2 if you want to see me play through that. If so, I probably will like upload some videos just while I'm not actually actively getting a lot of feedback. But once I start getting a lot of feedback, or if I see any feedback on any videos, I will freaking what's it called? I will bend over backwards for them people. I'm just gonna keep it a whole stack 50. Door handles, wow. So, like literally whatever game you want me to play, as long as I have that game, which I have like a lot of games, I will be playing it for y'all. Because I want to maintain my audience. Is that a suicide door? No, it's just weird handle. Okay, New Orleans. Orange. That one? That's the indicator. That's all. Next are headlights. That this one there. That's a wing there. Big fan of Chainsaw Man, you know. So, oh, I might actually no, because I can't just add buttons, you know. If it was actually halfway decent, I'd actually play that. You know, I mean, it's not horrible. I guess it's just kind of repetitive, and I don't know if y'all really want to see that. No, I'm a huge Chainsaw Man fan, so if there's any like thing you want, like I might review the chapters or talk about the chapters. You know, the last chapter. First of all, Fujimoto, what are you doing, bro? I get, you know, a little fan service, but that's a lot of fan service in that last chapter. I mean, the amount of panties we saw from the Death Devil is absolutely unnecessary. Turning Yuro back into a psychopath like she is absolutely crazy. By the way, I'm talking about this latest chapter, and if you haven't seen it, or you do not want to hear about it, this is the time that this time you will be ending your part of the video. And I say catch up with Chainsaw Man. Great longest series so far. You know, I'm actually really I'm caught up fully on it, and just kind of wait. I had to kind of be waiting for it to come back out. But anyways, yeah, this car I thought it'd be a nice little fun thing to do. Indeed, was not. Anyways, so okay, okay, continue. Oh, we're at a campfire station. We'll clean this. Yes. So, I mean, I wonder exactly what Fujimoto's gonna do. Because he could go with making Denji fall in love with the Death Devil, and him and the Death Devil become a thing. Get this thing out of my way. Just freaked up my whole design. Okay. So, you know, Death Devil and Denji don't fall in love, and somehow Asa gets her body back, which is really what I was hoping for. I was hoping for Asa and Denji. I'm a little bit of a shipper for that, you know. they would be such a good couple together. And Asa genuinely does like Denji. Denji seems to like her. Oh, Denji just likes a woman, and Asa's a woman, so Denji will like her. But their personalities actually do match up pretty good. I feel like Rize would have been better, but of course, Makima had to pull a Makima. Oh, walls ready too. Okay. Makima had to do what Makima does best and kill anyone that Denji loves. I miss Power. I'm actually glad Power and Denji never had a relationship. I do not agree with the shippers for that. Because, like, Denji even said it himself, he sees Power as a little sister. But anyways, so I feel like, I don't know, because I don't feel like Denji will go for Death Devil. I think if anything, Asa might be able to convince Denji to turn on the Death Devil. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to turn on the Death Devil, and then they're going to kill the Death Devil together. You're always going to be happy because the Death Devil's finally dead. So, humans can wage war forever, killing each other for an indefinite amount of time. Which is exactly what the War Devil wants, is a world without a war. Or a world with never-ending wars. Because if you have humanity fighting itself forever, then the wars are never ending because no one will ever die. There is no victor. So it just keeps boosting her strength. I think that's what the Death Devil said. I can't wait for this next chapter. I do not appreciate that Fujimoto took a break for that last chapter. Normally I don't really care when he does it because he needs his time to develop his chapters. But for the amount of panty shots that were in that chapter, I was not a fan. Because I'm just not a fan of that in my manga, personally myself. I don't really like a lot of that type of fan service. Like, they didn't have to have Lil D, as she's called, hold her skirt up for that long. She could have lifted it, and then she could have got a stare off, and just been fine with that. But no, like, when I say Fujimoto had that shit exposed for like the last 6 panels, it's like, bro, that's a little unnecessary, Fujimoto. Lock the freak in before I tweak out. I think I'm gonna finish this chimney and then take a little nap before school. Just so I don't pass out in art class again. Because first day of school, I fell right asleep in art class. Which, I forgot she's gonna do a science in art class, isn't she? Which I guess it's not that bad. It's not like I have friends. Which makes it sound like sadder than it is. I just haven't talked to anybody to try to make friends. Alrighty. I said I was gonna finish the chimney. Don't forget to save. This was kind of a shorter video, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, it's still a 20-minute video. Not a lot of talking, unfortunately. Like I said, that's a skill I'm working on. Then we'll call it a night. Good night, guys. Like, sub, all that fancy shit. Catch you in the next one.